Right. Last question. Obviously, there was this referendum on independence. Many people are saying it was a major blunder to organize this referendum, not in principle, but because of the timing and the opposition from the neighbors, from your allies. And as a result, clearly, there was a backlash, confrontation with Baghdad, and the dream of an independent Kurdistan seems to be now really out of the question in the near future. What's your reaction? Question? Well, was it a mistake to hold such a referendum?
Absolutely not. It was not a mistake. First of all, we conducted a referendum to see what our people have to say. It was the expression of a desire, and it was a very democratic process. People only expressed what they want to have. But there was never a practice of declaration of independence. So practically speaking, it was just the expression of people. They said that's what they want, and we left the doors open to negotiate with Baghdad. But unfortunately, it was Baghdad's reaction that was very illegal, that used forces against a democratic process, because Kurdistan was still legally a part of Iraq. We had never declared independence. Let me just remind you that, about that. So no, it was not a mistake. It was an expression of a desire, and there were reasons for that referendum because of the mistreatment of the Kurds by Baghdad's governments, and because of how the Kurds were marginalized and pushed aside. And of course, we have always said that we have a constitution that Baghdad needs to fully implement. We do believe that the full implementation of the constitution is one of the main reasons that we can stay together and build the country. Unfortunately, Baghdad did not want our partnership, and we said we don't want to be subordinates, because our relations with Baghdad is based on partnership and power sharing. And of course, whenever Baghdad is ready, we understand the reality of the world and the region. Whenever Baghdad was ready to negotiate with us, you saw that we were the first to go to Baghdad and negotiate about better terms of relations with them based on the constitution. So it was not really the Kurds that violated the constitution. It was the previous regime of Baghdad that violated the constitution and forced the Kurds to conduct the referendum.
You're talking about the reaction from Baghdad, but yes. What about the neighbors and your closest allies, starting with the US? They did not support you.
Yes, they did not.
They let you down, essentially.
They did not support us. That was very unfortunate.
So that was maybe the mistake.
Yes, I don't think it was a mistake. I think people made mistakes by not standing with what's right, because basically interests played a much better role or a bigger role than the values and principles, and that's what happened. Otherwise, I don't think that the Kurds did anything wrong.
And you believe there will be an independent Kurdistan?
Believing desire is something, and the reality is something else. Today, our goal is to have better relations with Baghdad so that we can get the most for the Kurdish people, and with that, for the rest of Iraq.
Prime Minister Masrour Barzani, thank you very much for welcoming us here in Salahaddin near Erbil, the capital of the Kurdish region of Iraq. Thank you very much for watching this exclusive interview here on France 24.